Alright, so last night we did Nar Shaddaa. Tonight we're going to do Korriban. Let's get started for night 5 of our KOTOR 2 adventure. Dark side adventure, I should say. I think we have enough HK parts now. We can repair HK and add them to our party. I don't know if I need a repair skill, though. Alright, so I think if we install all these pieces... And then...
HK-47 activated. Running checks through primary systems. Assessment. It appears I have suffered considerable damage and dismemberment. I can feel all the cracks in my motivators. And my central control cluster seems to have taken several repeated blaster shots at close range. How crude.
Why were you in our storage hold? You must be, I mean, we know HK from KOTOR 1. Maybe he was in there since then.
Answer. I do not know, Master. It is curious that I was here, although this place does seem familiar.
You remember T3? He's a companion from the last game.
Extrapolation. Perhaps someone was already in the process of rebuilding me. It may be I was needed for some task.
Any idea what happened to you?
Answer. It seems you would know more than I. My memory centers are experiencing some setbacks. Reflection. Of course, for some reason, that does not alarm me. I suspect I have suffered such repeated memory failures before. Still, the loss of my higher combat and assassination protocols is shameful and degrading.
You look like a lot of the... Look like a series of droids that have been attacking me. Rooting for your team on that one. We haven't had a hockey team in over 15 years. Yeah, the Atlanta Thrashers. I remember the Thrashers. They became the Winnipeg Jets, I believe.
Answer. Oh, that is impossible, Master. If I were out to kill you, we would not be speaking. And regardless, I am a unique model. Why, to think that there would be other versions of me would be unacceptable.
What's up, Froexia? There's HK 47, 48, 49, and 50. So you're an assassin droid then?
Recitation.
Of course you are.
As I said, I am an assassin droid. It is my primary function to burn holes through meat bags that you wish removed from the galaxy. Master, oh how I hate that term.
Master. Are you ready to serve me, droid?
Answer. Yes, Master. HK-47 is ready to serve.
HK-47 has joined your party. Alright, so we have HK now. We got 1,000 XP from that. So we'll, we haven't used HK, and we haven't used Visas yet, so we'll use them to explore the Korriban exterior. I'll probably switch to Atten for the interior, because his security skill is going to be useful for getting locks. I'm not sure if... Well, HK, maybe I can build up his security so I can use him. He actually might have a lot more points to spare in that. HK is my ex, a meat bag yet again. Yeah. I haven't showed... I did not show off the lab station yet, so this is how you make, like, stims or grenades or med packs. So we can... All you need is chemicals, and there's just a chemical cost, depending on your treat injury skill. For the med packs. For stims, it's also treat injury. Mines, you need demolition, and grenades, you need demolition. So we're gonna get some med packs here, just in case. You never know. What's up, Brandon? How did your Monday morning show with Slick go? I'm gonna buy, I think Advanced Med Pack might be the best. per the amount. Life support pack, I'd only be able to get a handful. I'm gonna get a bunch of these. I'll just wear out my chemicals. Alright. That's all you do. It's just clicking. It's just like an inventory. Alright, so we have HK-47 now. We also have Goto. I don't use him ever, for the most part. He's kind of just here. Not the biggest fan of droid companions because you need construction kits that can't heal with force heal, which can be kind of annoying. But at least regen their health, I believe. Just like every companion. Alright, let's get out of here. We're going to the surface of Korriban, and I want to take... Let's take HK and Thesis. Did I say Mira earlier? We don't have Mira. You see, we have one more slot left. One more left. Are we going to find our next party member here on Korriban, or is it going to be on the next planet? Wait and see. What's up, Hellguard? Your match with Scott in the tournament? Yeah, that was a good... Yeah, that was a good one. Went to 5 games. And Adsies as well. We both went to 5 games, which was pretty fun. Yeah, that was every single... It was to 10, and every single match was, I think, 10-7 or 10-8 or higher. So that, something like that. Maybe there was a 10-6 in there. 6-7. Alright. Nar Shaddaa? Oh, I have to go to Korriban. Duh. We didn't even fly there yet. What was I thinking? Oh, we have a cutscene.
Pazak, what again? This is Ronto Scrag. What house rule says I have to go first? Yeah, well, I'm still not convinced you aren't cheating.
Warning, if you draw another ±1 card, I will enact assassination protocols.
This droid is cleaning me out.
What are you playing?
Pazak. Well, I'm playing. It's cheating. Whatever, cheater.
Alright, I don't want to play Pazak. I'll be going now.
HK-47, I did not realize that you still existed, especially now that the other generations are activated.
Query, what is it you wish, Fat One?
I see that your recent reassembly has not
Fat
affected
One.
your behavior core, nor your attitude.
Statement. If I require a similar diagnostic in the future, I shall seek out the Iridonian.
Oh, I do not think so. There is much work that needs to be done first.
Query, have we had the misfortune to meet before? I believe I would have remembered one as large as you.
Oh, yes, we have met. And I have not finished with you yet.
Wow, HK and Goto have a past. HK's memory is shot. Come on, you have to remember T3 though.
My memory core has suffered some damage. Statement. Yet somehow, a gap in my circuits makes me feel as if I should remember you. Statement. This is all the more important since during my routine inspection of all potential escape routes from this vessel,
HK hasn't seen the light of chubby chasing. Yeah,
Observation.
that
The
one.
navicomputer is voice locked. As a consequence, you are now responsible for course corrections and astrogation. Statement. That is indeed a great burden. It also raises many questions. Query. Why would someone lock the navicomputer? Answer. Presumably to hide where one has been. Statement. I believe you've been somewhere. Somewhere you wish to keep hidden.
Whoa. Mystery location. Alright, now we're gonna fly to Korriban. Got some more character content there. Alright, remember Korriban from KOTOR 1? Let's check it out. It's been 5 years since that game. Let's see what happened to the Academy and stuff. Say goodbye to Nar Shaddaa. And we say hello to Korriban. We're here in the Valley of the Sith Lords. Remember that from KOTOR 1? Or the Valley of the Dark Lords, technically. We're landing right in the middle of it. Alright.
We've hit the ground. This is Korriban. Why would one of the Jedi you're looking for come here?
An adequate job, pilot. Perhaps
this place is strong in the dark side.
Who pursue us. I sense that we may be truly alone on the surface.
There are signs of life on the surface. Beasts by the dozen. So don't worry. You won't be quite as lonesome as she makes out. You might want to keep your, lightsaber sharp. Or do whatever you do in these situations.
Although I think that the pilot's mechanical devices are probably accurate. If there are Sith here, their numbers are few and they are hidden.
It seems quiet. Just the wind. But deep beneath the surface,
Why is T3 roaming around?
This place merely tolerates sentience walking upon it. It is pleased to have been left alone. There is great power here for those with the ambition to use it. There is great power in this place for those who can hear its call.
There is much that would draw a Jedi to this place. The resting grounds of the ancient and more recently departed Sith contain many teachings believed lost. The most likely place to find our lost Jedi is the ruins of the old Academy.
What happened here?
It was said that Revan intended to return to Korriban to subdue any potential Sith insurgents, but Revan disappeared. It took a year or two for the Republic to send a force here to deal with any Sith that may have remained. They found Korriban much as we have, barren and lifeless. It was assumed that the remnants of the Sith turned on each other, vying for what little power remained. The Republic found evidence that several Sith lords escaped Korriban, fleeing to remote sections of the galaxy.
Do you think there are any Sith living here?
As lifeless as it seems, the dark side is very strong here.
Yeah, the dark side is very strong here.
Ignore such a powerful place. There is much that can be learned, even here. You should go to the ruins of the old Academy. If there are any traces here of Sith, that is where they would be.
Alright, let's head out.
If you walk Korriban's surface, you shall walk it without me.
Why is that?
I cannot. This place is strong with the dark side. It is difficult to center myself here. Korriban holds few secrets from me, but much that you should learn.
Alright. Very well, stay here and keep the engines primed in case we need to leave the ship quickly.
I will remain
Or leave this planet quickly.
Our link remains. I shall contact you and provide guidance when needed. The Academy is on the other side of this valley. Be careful. Dark energy fills these rooms.
Dark energy.
Even the fallen Sith live still.
Alright. Back to Korriban. Can't take Kreia, but we will take our new companions, HK and Visas. Here we are. This planet's pretty short.
The structures you see around you are the plundered tombs of the ancient Sith Lord.
Not Goto, though.
Each tomb was once infused with the history and heritage of the old Sith Empire.
See the HK-50 units back there waiting for me.
Powerful relics of
I got some good dialogue with HK with those.
However, even the many traps could not long hold back the curious, the fools, and the weak. And so these tombs fell, spilling their secrets into the hands of those unable to comprehend or preserve them.
Alright, we have a lot of leveling up to do here.
Acknowledgement.
The honor is mine.
Let's start with Visas. So Visas is a Jedi Sentinel. She's Dex build. I'm gonna give her Finesse Melee, so that she can land hits better. She can use the Force as well, so maybe Charisma 16 would be a good idea. Maybe at level 8 we'll do Charisma 16. She already has 18 Dex. This is pretty good. Alright, skills. She has 3 points for skills. I'm going to put them all into Treat Injury and Security. Maybe Stealth. Seems like a Stealth. Well, she has a lot in Stealth. Alright, feats. Maybe Constitution 14, yeah, she can get better implants that way. Let's see. Might as well just give her some toughness to start. Powers, so she's dark side. Dark-ish. We can give her a lot of the same powers that we've been using. I think Stun Droid would be pretty useful for her to have. Even though Lightning already does the same thing. So we'll go Charisma 16. And yeah, maybe we could work on Constitution next, but maybe get 20 Dex. At some point for her. I don't know why they're trying to make me have computer use. Might as well just go Treat Injury, Security. Powers. Back to powers. Go Disable Droid. Doesn't have a feat yet, so let's see if she gets a feat. Yes, she does. Speed. Yeah, speed's a good idea. Burst of speed. At the very least. She doesn't need implants, she's beautiful the way she is. My god. Alright, I'm gonna give her Finesse Melee in the current level up here. Maybe we can give her some speed. 9. She should probably... I think it's going to be up to like level 16, so there's still like 7 more level ups. Kind of crazy. But I mean, I got her before Nar Shaddaa, and she was level 6 then, so... I mean, we were level 6 back on Telos. The issue that we're going to be having is that we're not going to be able to heal that well. I could give her heal as well, because she does have high charisma. Just to have it. Even though she's dark side aligned. Alright, now we can start on either Dex or Constitution. I'm gonna go Dex there. Let's go Treat Injury, Security. Demo and Stealth will be good for split party Onderon stuff. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, maybe I could give her some demolition skills and Stealth. I wanted to give her some security. Now I'm just thinking I have to level up HK after this, and HK can probably put a lot of points into security. I kind of waste that. Let's get her started with 2-weapon fighting. That way she can hold 2 weapons. And insanity is going to be clutch. Alright, skills. Does have a lot of stealth. We can go 14. On hard does have demolitions, yeah. I got to think of that for that section. You have to take 3 companions with you through that area. That's not yourself. Alright, no penalties for 2 weapons for Visas. You could use wave eventually. Oh, we already have Storm. Yeah, there's a lot can go wrong there with all the Force users. Character has advanced training using teamwork to defeat enemies. Huh. Get her back on toughness. You know, I'm gonna actually give her an improved heal, because I don't think I have that yet with my guy. Oh, no, I should have done Force Wave. Sorry, we don't have to worry about healing too much, because we have the dark side as well. Drain life. But it's at the cost of, you know, Force points. Master Flurry? Yeah, Master Flurry with a, with Burst of Speed, you get an extra attack. Super deadly combo. Give her Drain Life as another healing option. Alright, we are going to keep leveling up. Sorry, this isn't the most engaging content, but we're into creating a character, baby. I'll give her the improved heal. Gotta be hitting it soon. Beats, we'll go Master Flurry, and then Master Toughness. If we get one more, maybe? Or no? He gets Force Storm a while. That'll be nice. Alright, now time for HK. Here we go. We got... Security has nothing. We gotta get him started on that. I want him to... Maybe I could take him through the temple, even. So HK is all dex. Oh, he's strength, too. Why is he strength? He can't use melee still, right? I'll probably do... blasters. He can't use melee, right? I know he can in KOTOR, too. I think dex is the way. I don't know if heavy rifles need strength. I'm eating some trail mix, so I'm muting the microphone while I do this level up. I forget if two-weapon fighting applies to blasters or not. More Uncrustables? Yeah. I have one more in the fridge left. Might have to snack on that later. The Falcons, Hawks, and Thrashers. The I guess the Thrashers was a bird, yeah. I thought it was too, but I did just get it just in case. And I think I just realized HK is kind of feet starved, so that armor gives him a +1 dex to round out to 20. That's pretty cool. Alright, let's give him a Molten Cannon. And Neural Scrambler. This could automatically stun people. Pretty cool. Droid fighting upgrade. Let's go attack modifier 2 or 3 and a defense bonus of 2. Reflex 2, Dex 3. That's gotta be it. Deflector. Right, let's see what guns we can give HK. I think the Mandalorian Heavy Blaster is pretty good. It's fully upgradable too. So we'll put that in that hand. The other hand we'll do... What's up, Wildebeest? Mandalorian Ripper. The Ripper's upgradable too. Alright, Visas. Oh, I want to give this to my character. New outfit alert. You ready for this one? Main character gets a new outfit. Alima Kato's robes, because I'll get +4 wisdom. Now my wisdom's at 24. What does that look like? Alright, not too shabby. I think I'll give Visas the other one that I just was wearing. Oh, she can't even wear these. Doesn't have the armor proficiency feat. But can give her this. It doesn't change. Doesn't change her appearance though, just like Kreia. All right, I think that we could probably find a lightsaber in here. I think I'll give her a short lightsaber in the offhand and keep her main hand as maybe this Sith Tremor sword. And I want to try to upgrade that too. Maybe I can find a workbench somewhere to upgrade that eventually. Alright, so let's walk the armor value on that robe. Oh, this one? One that I'm wearing. Defense bonus 3. Regen force points 2. For this one. Defense bonus 1. Alright, let's explore these tombs here. And we'll start with this one back here. You guys can remember, this was the tomb of Nagasado. That's where we found the star map in KOTOR 1. It was this one, right?
Ahead lies the tomb of Nagasado,
There you go.
successor to Ragnos, and the Sith Lord responsible for nearly conquering the Republic in the Great Hyperspace War a millennia ago.
Tell me more.
More recently, this tomb was where Revan confronted Uthar Vin,
Yes.
the leader of the Sith Academy. When Revan left Korriban, the Sith Academy was thrown into turmoil. With their leader gone, many fought for the right to rule. And so, the Sith here turned on each other, resulting in the carnage you can see covering the surface of this valley.
So there was some carnage. Alright, let's go to the other opposite side and see what that's about. Dancing outfit with persuasion.
This was the tomb of Tulak Horde,
Tulak Horde.
known as the greatest lightsaber duelist of the Sith Lords.
Tell me more.
His skill was considered remarkable even in his time, when many true lightsaber masters lived.
Masters. What made him so good?
That is unknown, but supposedly he created a holocron to teach his technique to other Sith. The holocron would have been laid to rest in his tomb. Unfortunately, Tulak Horde's tomb was among the first penetrated by the grave robbers of the new Sith Order. If the holocron has survived, I doubt anyone living would know its location.
Alright. Oh, did I give Visas the rest of her stuff? No, I didn't. She's gonna need a melee shield to absorb some damage. She'll be up front. I give her stuff that helps her dex. Or charisma. What's her charisma at? 17, so... yeah, if I give her that, it'll be 18. That'll be better. Yeah. Sounds good. I can give her a reflex package too for extra dex. That'll be 22. Alright. What a belt. Reflex 2. Oh, I have a nerve amplifier belt. What am I wearing? Hyper adrenaline. That's fine. Alright, this is a good configuration. The squad. Alright, next tomb.
The broken corpses before you are all that remain of the Sith on Korriban. I doubt there is much to be gained from looting these bodies. It would be best to leave them be. Fool! You've disturbed the spirit.
Don't care.
Of the place, and they have sent their guardians.
What are these guardians?
Hissis are
Hissis.
semi-intelligent beasts, corrupted and strengthened by prolonged exposure to the dark side. As creatures of the Force, they have a limited ability to mask their presence. Hissis are drawn to suffering and carnage. They must have fed on all the corpses left over from the war here on Korriban. The angry phantoms of the Sith, too weak to influence the sentient, have taken these Hissis as thralls to their will.
That's pretty cool. Now, the thing here is that some of these creatures are going to be able to resist the dark side. They won't save it, but they will resist it. Actually resist it. I don't know if these will, though. Oh no, he saved it. Let's just get steady damage. Oh. 400 XP for that. Is that for each of them? I don't know. Credits. So they appear. A lot of grinding can be done here, yeah. I guess if you're trying to hit the level cap. Level cap in this game is 50, and I never do that. I don't think I've ever gotten, like, past 35. I think 30, like, right around 30 or, like, the high 20s is usually when I'm on Malachor. But if I really do everything... I don't think I've ever done a playthrough where I've done every single quest either. But at the same time, even if you do every single quest, I still think you need to grind to get 50. Right? I think it was advertised as not having a level cap. Rondo Sage Robe. What's that? Oh, we got ambushed. Get some health. Didn't save that, buddy. That uses a lot of force up, though, for her. Really uses any for me. Those dark side powers. She does have a high charisma, though. That is the stat, really, that determines... I mean, I guess, and wisdom. Because of total force points, but that kind of determines whether or not the penalty will be bad. Or not. We have another tomb over here.
Before you is the tomb of the great Sith Lord, Marka Ragnos, a half-breed who possessed...
I got Barando robes, yeah. I have to check that. Marco Ragnos. I think he was the... Marco Ragnos, the ghost of Marco Ragnos was a villain in... Or like a main villain in one of the Star Wars games on the Xbox. It was, I think it was Jedi Academy.
Ragnos held power for over a century, using his cunning to turn his enemies against each other.
It's a pretty fun game. Maybe I should play that on May the 4th. Or Battlefront 2. That'd probably be better.
Where Naga Sadow first confronted Ludo Kresh to vie for domination of the Sith. Their struggle nearly resulted in a civil war that would have torn the Sith apart before they ever threatened the Republic.
Sounds like civil wars are common among the Sith. All they do is just kill each other.
Yes.
It's the way of the Sith.
They must continually test their strength against each other, even if it means destroying themselves.
What happened between Sato and Kresh?
As fate would have it, a pair of hyperspace explorers from Sinagar landed on Korriban. Naga Sadow manipulated the Sith into believing they were a sign of impending Republic invasion. This fear resonated with many Sith who were discontent.
Just setting up the next few years' worth? Exactly.
During the reign of Marka Ragnos.
Just pumping out content.
Naga Sadow became Ragnos' successor.
You remember Marco Ragnos, in his tomb was a crazy droid. You mentioned so many in the past few months. Yeah, I've been really looking forward to just playing casual games. I think after that super competitive GoldenEye tournament, I was just... Last month, I've just been craving it lately. Yeah, it's a lot of XP. Don't worry, I see you guys up there. I see the HK-50 units. Alright, let's check this one out.
This way leads
Ajunta Paul.
to the tomb of Ajunta Paul, a fierce Sith Lord. According to legend, the blade proved more fearsome than the Master, leading to his demise.
I remember, in KOTOR 1, we redeemed the ghost of Ajunta Paul.
Ajunta's dark spectre lived on through the centuries until Revan entered the Sith Lord's tomb in search of the blade. Revan calmed the angry ghost of Ajunta Paul and showed him the path back to the light.
What became of the blade?
Unknown. Some have suggested that the blade led to Revan's demise, as it did Ajunta Paul.
It's a cursed blade.
That is only speculation, however. Where Revan wanders now is knowledge that only Revan holds.
Alright. Force potency. I'm gonna go back to Force channel. That'll help my, if I move my webcam, you'll be able to see that. So you guys can see. So there's like extra, things you can do here. This gives you extra force power regen during combat. That's pretty cool. Potency does extra damage with the force, but it comes And it's an extra force point cost, though. Force channel, we get force point regen and extra damage. So that's pretty good. But the potency is like super damage. I'm gonna go just force channel in the meantime. Maybe if I stay ranged. And it'll...
You can just barely see the Sith archaeologists' efforts to uncover relics of the ancients.
Tell me more.
The new Sith Order sought to progress quickly by finding objects of power. I can only imagine what was lost forever due to the carelessness of these excavators.
Revan's imprisoned by one of the two Sith empires? Yeah. Yeah, the true Sith. He's having trouble with the true Sith right now. He went way out in the unknown regions. Way out there. Alright, we got more HK-50 units here.
Diagnostic? For some reason, I cannot fire. Obvious statement. This was not anticipated. I am attempting to access my weapon systems, and I cannot. Alarmed embarrassment. If this gets back to the other units, we will be decommissioned.
Wait a second. Where's HK at? Did they take him out of my party? Maybe it's a glitch. Or am I tripping? Go destroy droid. Thesis. Look, you can talk to him. There's probably some good, cool dialogue here. Now he's back. Where's my autosave? I don't know. That doesn't seem right. Only 7 minutes after? No, I was probably on Nar Shaddaa at that point. Well. Talk to him to see if anything. Yeah, let's see if he says anything. Oh, forgot about these guys. I need some health anyway. Now we can damage with Force Storm.
Statement. Master, I must say it is a pleasure to be working side by side with you.
Why is that?
Statement. Just when I believe my photoreceptors have recorded the last potential aspect of your cruelty to my memory core, you commit a new atrocity that leaves me analyzing its impact for days. You are like a delightful random cruelty.
It's probably just this game.
Poisoning all you
glitchy.
touch with your presence. You are a testament to all organic meatbags everywhere.
I mean, but that, I think that fight, I can't remember if that fight's on vanilla or not, because they are added HK-50 fights. Stick with me, you'll pick up a few things.
Statement. I have already learned a great deal, Master, and I am anxious to learn more of lying, betrayal, and new ways to harm innocence.
Alright, I've heard enough.
Listen. The wind from the cave tells of great power within, recently awakened.
How the Flyers doing?
This cave is
Still down
infested with
2-3.
hyrax, a species of easy-to-kill winged pests. They shall prove useful for testing my blaster accuracy ratio.
There is great power and dark energy.
Dark energy.
I would advise you to finish your explorations within the Academy before venturing into the cave.
The Chirac Cave. Alright, we'll check it out after the Academy. Hey. These guys just came out to greet us. Don't go in there. We're not going in there. Go to the Academy first. Remember, we're on the hunt for the Jedi here, so one of the Jedi Masters on the Council that exiled us. I'm gonna see if these guys resist or save a lot of... And they save everything. Resist that? What about lightning? At least I can do steady damage that way. My only way. Just the mind affecting stuff. Oh, even the lightning. Crazy. All right. Here we go, guys. To the Sith Academy we go.
This door was left open on purpose. Someone is expecting us.
You can expect more than these beasts within the Academy. Be prepared.
Who's expecting us? Oh, Darth Sion's in here. Mr. sleeps with vibroblades.
She is here. Find her.
Alright, we got company. And we got Takadas here too. We're gonna have to use melee combat here. Clearly. Alright, remember the Sith Academy from KOTOR 1? Looks the same. A little bit more run down though, and stuff's crumbling. Because of the infighting.
Yes, Master.
Level up HK. Giving some more security for this dungeon. You're used to. Visas. I'll give her toughness. Be up front. I'm gonna give her Master Heal, actually. Why not? Wait, let me check this Baron Doe robe. Master Speed's an extra damage roll. Yeah. Yeah, I usually like putting Master Speed on. I mean, just to get from point A to point B, but always before a fight, usually, too. Try to. Oh, Wisdom 4! Well, looks like I'm switching to those. Wow, this is Wisdom 4 and Strength 3 and Force Regen 1. Never mind. With a defense bonus of 3. What was the defense bonus of 2 there? But I do get damage immunity to Force users, so that's cool. I mean, this one's probably better then. We'll save once in here. We haven't saved in a while. Check out the academy more. We have the Sith assassins. Actually, I'm going to use Force Wave. Yeah, definitely. I think I'll put that on Kreia. Good idea. All right. Any of these? Anything I can loot here? No. All right. So how about we go down this way? I remember these were the barracks. Or everybody's little room. Oh shit. Oh no, I thought the flyer scored. Nope, still 2-3. Datapad, Takata. These Takata are getting to be a major obstacle in our hunt for the Sith holocrons. We've been trying to use our stealth generators to sneak past them, but some fool bumped into one of them wandering around and got himself eaten. Now the taste of fresh blood has driven the damn beast wild. Some lore building stuff. A broken console there. Oh. I like how you can... I like how it like shows that you can talk to them. It's funny. Alright, we have a footlocker. See if HK security skill is going to come in handy here. Cryoban grenade. Go this side. Ignore those guys. There's a computer panel. It's active. What's up, sock puppet? Whoop. Oh, HK's in trouble. Alright, HK.
Measures bypassed.
Inside implant. See what that does. Wisdom 2. That's pretty good. I mean, I could probably use that. Right now I have alacrity. Wisdom's at 26 now. Good. Grape flavored, yeah, this is the whole grape flavored team. There, in here. I love purple. Good color for a lightsaber. And a good color in general. Enter student identification. Oh, don't have any identification. Keep exploring. Our force powers are kind of useless here. These Takata roaming around. HK purple mod. There's so many awesome mods for these games. It's pretty great. I mean, I guess it's been out for a long time, so. Darth Malak's armor. Hello? That has to be good, right? I don't even know if I can wear it, though. Oh my god. Defense 7. Max Dex 4. Strength 1. That's good. But this would be good for, like, a Dex up-front person, so I think I'll give this to Visas. I'm going to stick with my Wisdom 4. I don't need the defense bonus, but Visas could use that. Oh, she can't because she doesn't have the feat for it. Wonder if I can get that for her, though. Maybe in her next level up I can try to... She doesn't really get feats, though, does she? She's a Sentinel. I guess she should be fine. She doesn't have... Can she... I guess she... I bet she can't use any of the... Maybe she's totally locked out from it. Sealed door. Shoot Twilight corpse. Treasure hunter. This is a work log of a Twilight treasure hunter. Alright, I mean, that's good that she can at least learn it. All she needs is light. Ajai thinks I'm wasting my time, but I will make it past this damn door, even if I have to blow it to bits with the thorium charges. Alright, so we need thorium charges. We were sent here for the holocrons, and I refuse to be the only one to return empty-handed. This was Master Uthar's room, I think, in the first game. See if we can find some charges then. Got more Takata back here. Resist. Oh, that landed. New recruits. The absence of many Sith Masters, basic training has been automated. To begin using the training system, access the nearest student terminal, enter New Recruit to create your new user ID. If you encounter any difficulties, solve them yourself. Students who are too weak to be self-reliant will soon fail here. Alright. Now we have a new recruit. Where was that other console? Was it over here? Remember. Goes over here to the left. That's a broken one. Must be here to the right. There it is. Enter new recruit. Creating new user. Your student ID is 3401. 3401 726. 3401 726. Oh, they are. Wait, 3401 726. Oh, wow, they're all that. Can't be that one, so it's one of these three. Incorrect. 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 Seven, 2, 6. I keep hitting the wrong one. There we go. I get in. Greetings, student. Message of the day follows. Due to the absence of a headmaster, we've switched to an automated training system until further notice. Choose a command. I didn't memorize it. Access learning material. Or access training room. Level 1 students must complete the level 1 written test before being allowed to the training room. Alright, let's take the test. See if we know our Sith knowledge. Level 1 test contains 5 questions. At the end of the test, you'll be told how many questions you answered correctly. Alright, so we need to get 4 out of 5. Recommend that you study in the library. do it without studying. Which of the following Sith Lords does not possess a tomb? Nagasado was the star map. Ajunta Paul was in KOTOR 1. Marco Ragnos was the crazy droid. Frida Nad. Tulak Horde. I think it was Frida Nad that does not have one. The Valley of the Dark Lords. Question 2. A number of Sith Lords conducted the burial ritual of the great Marco Ragnos. The ritual required all Sith Lords in attendance to be evenly spaced in a perfect circle. Ludo Kresh led the ritual from the coveted 6th position. Directly opposite, Simus in the 16th position. How many Sith Lords conducted the burial ritual? You have 16, and you have 6. And it's a perfect circle. So how many spots would be on either side if it's a perfect circle? 16, 15, 14, 13, 12. So you'd have 9 on one side, 9 on the other, and then, yeah, 16 and 6. So 9 and 9 is 18. And then the 2 spots for 16 and 6 is 20. Right? 20. Which of the following creatures would be least suitable as a pet for a Sith Master? We've come across all of these. Except a Boma Beast or a Gizka. But Gizkas, remember Gizkas in KOTOR 1? Those little frogs? I don't think those would be dark side. Which of the following statements is not a paradox? The student teaches his instructor, who teaches his student. Okay. I always lie. If you always lie, I think the key word there is always. If you say that you always lie, then that makes the statement not true. Wait. No, you want it to be true. I always lie. Always is the hang-up there. This statement is false. That's a paradox. To be powerful, one must have an army. To have an army, one must be powerful. Yeah. Is no the answer to the question? Is no the answer to the question? I think the always lie. This one sounds the best to me. Is no the answer to the question? And you say yes. I think I always lie. Yeah, if you always lie and then you say that, then it's true. Wait, no. Oh, the Flyers lose. I think they did lose, unfortunately. Now the Vegas and Utah game's on. I don't think I really want to watch that. Alright, if somebody says that they always lie, if that sentence is true, then it would be a truthful statement. And that just proves that they don't always lie. So I don't think it's a technical paradox, it's just not a true statement. I don't know. Alright, this is the Sith code, right? I guess we'll know if we get it right, if it's 5 out of 5, because I think I know the Sith code here. And the other ones were probably right. Breaking chains. So, through passion, I gain strength. Through strength, I gain power. Through power, I gain victory. Through victory, my chains are broken. The Force shall free me. Yeah, we did it. 5 out of 5. See, it was I always lie. Turning to main menu. Alright. Can I access the training room now? Level 2 access granted. Alright, there we go. Look at that, we didn't even study. Alright, let's go. Not studying, classic. Training room, which was... Is it over here? Maybe it was up here. And there's nothing up there. Did better than I did right before I dropped out of college. Yeah, there you go.
Test this security measure.
Oh, why would they make a door that you have security to open and then there's nothing in it? I don't like that at all. I don't like that one bit. Oh, there's a body there though. All they did was trap you in here. That was their plan all along, maybe. Any loot? I think so. I don't need security to get out, do I? No. Good. I don't think that's the training room. Maybe it's up there. Up here, I mean. Locked.
Ready to serve.
HK, can you open this?
Ready to serve. Let me test this security measure. Optimal ratio achieved.
I shall make this work.
To battle.
Acknowledgement. Let me test this security measure.
Another Mandalorian Ripper. Birkenstock.
Ready to serve.
The honor is mine.
Alright, we gotta find the training room. Library's up there. Could be over this way then. Ooh, gas mines? Does breath control work here? Yes. Sith assassins. There's the training room. Found it. In here. Locked. Alright, computer panel. Begin training sequence. Level 16 training sequence initiated. Gotta level up. We'll go 18 wisdom. We go persuade and treat injury. Powers. I think we'll get started with some light side buffs. So we'll go... Well, we'll use battle meditation. I don't think I'll have that one yet. Actually, you know what? Let's go night speed. Defense is increased by 4 and 1 attack per round is gained. And then for master speed we get 2 attacks. Yeah. Yeah, we'll go night speed. I think the next level up we'll get 2. Powers, usually how it is, I think. Alright, any other loot in here? How about computer panel? Training failed. Time elapsed. Unacceptable performance for level 16 student. Report to detention room for disciplinary action. So it opens the detention room. Oh, there's the Jedi Master we were trying to find.
Observation.
She looks like she's
This
dead.
body has been dead no more than an hour.
Oh, yes. I felt this Jedi's death shortly after we arrived on Korriban.
That's pretty dark. All that blood in a Star Wars game like that. This game's dark, man. I might have killed her myself. She was one of those responsible for my exile. I would have killed her myself. Definitely. In here. Scheduled disciplinary action. Datapad. This is the journal of Master Lana Vash. I found the Sith that I came to Korriban looking for. I'm no fool, but I fell nearby into their trap. Their leader, Darth Sion, is a perversion of the dark side, such as I have not seen before. Though he was cunning enough to capture me, he seems otherwise to be a volatile brute, and therefore should be easily coerced. Oh, we got a lightsaber. Nice.
How may I...
Let's give that lightsaber to... Thesis. Green.
serve?
Green and purple, just like our KOTOR 1 build. Well, before we got the Heart of the Guardian. And Mantle of the Force, of course. I don't know if I've ever done this. Is there actually a paddling? It is disciplinary action. It's spanked. See what it does on myself. Attention staff will execute disciplinary action. Alright. So somebody killed her for us. Oh, that didn't work. Breath control. You know what? Darth Sign must have done the job for me. So kudos to him, but I don't really like him either. He's trying to kill me, so I'm not dealing with that anymore.
The honor is mine.
Wow, there's a lot here. Get out of here. I'm gonna save. Alright. We didn't go up here yet, did we? Also, did we ever find those charges we were supposed to find? Uranium charges? I don't know if I ever came across those. This is locked. I think to unlock that, I actually have to go back here. And unlock the library that I skipped because I didn't want to do any studying. Breath control the... oh my god. Oh, this again. I got it right. Access learning material. Okay. Log out. Are those the ones you get from the Mandos? Yeah, I think you have to open up something also on Duxon related to those. Nothing in here though. Oh. The bag. Thorium charges. Here we go. Read this first. Use the thorium charges in this locker only as a last resort to clear a blocked door. Yeah, that's what we need.
Yes, Master.
Here we go. Let's go to that blocked door. I think that's everything here in Korriban. We filled out the whole screen. We explored everything.
A dark Jedi left her impression here. This door has been sealed intentionally.
Observation. It would take more firepower than we have to access the room beyond this door.
Let's use a thorium charge to open it. I think there's only a limited number of those too, so if we run into another locked door later, like that, I don't know if we're gonna have one. Oh, we have a Sith holocron. I'm gonna explore this stuff first. Destruction kit. Sith mask. I need to have heavy armor for this. I'm immune to stun, fear, and horror. That'd be cool to wear. Definitely don't have armor though for that. Sith holocron. Holocron was was very recently broken, result of the thorium charges. Oh no. Whatever message this holocron contained is now lost. I just destroyed the holocron. Or what? I mean, what was the other option? Maybe I could go back to my save and not do the thorium charges. Technically. Yeah, I thought Darth Sion was supposed to appear here. I get everything? Yeah. Computer panel. System commands. Enter Lana Vash. Open the front door. Here we go. Now we're cooking. Alright, log out. Oh, I see Darth Sion. See Sion and his squad. Oh, it's always, if you told that Revan was light side, okay, that makes sense. Yep. So, because of our KOTOR 1 adventure, where Revan was a Jedi Guardian, scoundrel turned to Guardian. That's why. Male. Alright, Darth Sion. Gonna want to fight us, and I'm gonna want to fight him, so... Here we go.
Did you come here for answers? There are none. The call of Korriban is strong, but it is the call of the dead. I have studied you, immersed myself in you. I know the paths you walked in exile. I know your teacher. I know the fires that raged upon the Dux and Moon while the Republic died around you. You know war. You know battle.
That's right, I do.
And I know of Malachor. You know what it means to be broken. The one who travels with you will destroy you.
Talking about Kreia?
She did me. I can end it before it begins.
How do you know Kreia?
I know her as an apprentice knows their master.
Whoa, whoa.
And as a master knows an apprentice.
Kreia trained Darth Sion. What do you think Kreia wants with me, then? Mr. Sleeps with Vibroblades.
She clings to hope that perhaps she can train one as great as her first. She is a fool who escaped death once. She will not do so again.
Will not let you harm her. If you want revenge on her, don't let me stand in your way. Alright. If you're here for battle, let's get on with it.
You are a wretched thing. A thing of weakness and fear. You are her apprentice in name only. I am the master. And that is why you will die.
I am the master. Okay, so I'm gonna land a melee shield so I can absorb more damage. And I'm gonna run away, and maybe hopefully Visas can do it. And then I'm gonna throw a burst of speed on. We'll pause and get our rolls ready. So Visas, we do steady damage on Sion. It's fine. Maybe throw a Force Storm in there too. Alright, HK, I want you to focus on a Molten Cannon. Throw some of those in there. And I am actually going to try to land an Insanity on Mr. Darth Sion. He's going to save this, but maybe his other goons won't. If that doesn't hit, then we're just gonna have to go with maybe a plague. Get some steady damage on him. So let's go first. We'll go insanity, and then a plague, and then obviously our bread and butter. And let's roll. Resisted. Alright, the plague worked. That's good. Alright, let's just do some force storms now.
Scion.
Of
He cannot be defeated. He is not a beast of flesh and blood. This is not a battle that can be won. Flee.
I won't run from that corpse.
There will be another time, but it is not now. Not here, while Korriban runs through him.
Okay.
Do not harm her. I command it. She has earned this. She and I will meet again.
She and I will meet again. I feel like when you're a male, he says like some like long rant about like I will kill you, and because Kreia likes you, and I'm going to like I'm gonna kill you like killing a child. It's like it's just crazy the shit he says. Alright, so why don't we explore that Chirac cave? Since we're here. Might as well. Yeah, well, I don't mean to kink shame Scion there, Horace. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Half-eaten corpse. Belonged to a Sith Takata trainer. I've released several of my best trained Takata into the caves to finally eradicate the Chirac infestation. So far so good. My only concern is that the eagerness the beasts have for the hunt. I must apply extra punishment to the Takata that ignore their masters before they revert back to their predatory nature. These Chirac are very weak. I think you can just pretty much kill them in one shot. The Storm Prowler. Whoa. I didn't know they were that weak. Maybe our build's just getting... We're starting to get to the overpowered part of the game where the wisdom is just too high and it hits everything. Everything. With ease. Except for the Takata, of course. Yeah, we can one-shot these guys. Force Storm, and look, it doesn't even do anything to our force power. Basically a free... Do some melee to spice it up. Alright. Oh, I remember this area from KOTOR 1, of course. Looks a little bit different, because you can see over here there's like a cave entrance. Or like a tomb entrance. We'll have to check that out. Might as well let's fill out the map while we're here. Gotta remember, the next time we level up Visas, we're gonna go light armor proficiency, so she can wear Darth Malik's armor that we picked up. It's pretty cool. I think that's total luck, too, that happened. Because as I mentioned, the a lot of the loot in this game is randomized. But I think in the restored content mod, it's you have even better chances of picking up stuff. Good gear. One of the perks of this mod, for sure. Alright, we're just kind of swerving around here. Now we're going to take, we took this leg, and then we came back, took that leg, now we'll take this leg. I don't think it goes this way, I think it probably goes like that. Oh, there is a path that goes this way, too. Oh, would you look at that? Oh, got Sith assassins here, still. Alright, let's see if she gets a feat. That's the only one she doesn't get. Damn. Alright, attributes. We go Dex. Go treat injury, stealth, and security, sure. Alright, powers for Visas. Give her some choke. HK. Give him some dex. He's at 20 now. Skills. Security, computer use. Yep. Okay. Please don't give her some choke.
Sir.
Hyperadrenal alacrity. Craft Holy Battlesuit. That's Sylvar's robe. What? I like these robes. Restricted to the light side? Oh, we're definitely not getting that. A Darth Malak armor, though. It's pretty cool. I mean, where do you find a Jedi armor that has 7 defense bonus? With a max dex of +4. What even is my dex? Just +3. Is it restricted to this? No. Because there's no defense in this robe. Post-credits scene? Oh my god. Alright, so we have a cool thing here in KOTOR 2. If you remember, this area was blocked off in KOTOR 1. So once you reach a certain alignment, I don't know the exact number or value you have to be on your alignment scale, but once you reach a certain amount, then you have access to this. So if you're playing as a Grey Jedi, I don't think you can actually do this quest. Unless you mod it, so that way you can open it no matter what your alignment is. I'm sure you could do that really easily. In a save editor, or possibly a... maybe there's a mod for that already made. There probably is. But yeah, once you commit to an alignment, and then when you come to Korriban, you have this really cool section here. So let's dive into it.
The power I felt coming through the cave is just ahead. I believe you are strong enough to explore the tomb ahead. This tomb has not been plundered. Its mysteries may still be intact, but so might its traps. Take great caution.
I sense a great presence within this tomb. Master, it calls to you.
Observation. The tomb ahead was devised to keep out sentients not strong in the Force.
You will have to face the challenges of this tomb alone. Are you ready?
I'm gonna be all alone here. Alright, I'll go on alone. What challenges are inside this mysterious tomb? One of the coolest parts of KOTOR 2 is this whole tomb, in my opinion. Darth Malak, Bastila, and all the other Jedi.
Do not heed the words of the Jedi Council. The Republic will fall if we do not act now. Already the Mandalorians have taken 3 systems along the rim. They will only grow more powerful with time. Come stand with me. We will use our might to help the Republic in its time of need. Join Revan and I. Together we will battle this menace.
So obviously we have a flashback here. The Force is conjuring up a scene from your past. And you're kind of replaying it here. I've been here. This is where you recruited me for the Mandalorian Wars.
The Jedi Council is wise, but will take too long to deal with this threat. We must act now to stop the Mandalorians. I have heard of you. Your masters speak well of you, of your skills in battle. Join us.
This war doesn't turn out as you expected. You should listen to the Jedi Council. Forgot how pompous Malak was before he tasted real power. You know what? Let's play along with it. I join without hesitation against the wishes of the Council.
The Jedi Council is wise, but can make mistakes. History has proven this time and time again. The Council seems content to watch, to debate, while entire systems fall to the Mandalorians. If we don't act now, there may be no Republic army to assist in the future. I sense you will join us. What are your reasons?
You know, it's funny that Basila's here because she, in KOTOR 1, said, hey, I was too young to be recruited into the, you know, the original Jedi that went to fight the Mandalorians with the Republic, I think she said she was still a Padawan, so she probably was like a teenager at least. But she's here in this vision, which is interesting. 'Cause I guess in KOTOR 1, she would probably be in her, I would say, low 20s. You know. I sense you will join us. What are your reasons? Wanted to fight, to use my abilities to kill the enemy.
A wise decision. Conflict often reveals much hidden within a person, their true strength. It was within our power to end the war, and the Council chose to debate behind closed doors, while planets burned.
When aren't they wrong? They're misguided fools.
You have learned much. You no longer need to obey their hollow teachings. So, if you could do it all again, the real question is, would you? The Mandalorians await on the edge of space, eager to crush the Republic. You know how this turns out. Would you do it any different, knowing what it costs you? Knowing what it costs the rest?
You know what? I wouldn't change a thing. She-H, you made your decision back then, and you're sticking with it. You wanted to go to the Mandalorian Wars because she, you know, the Jedi Council weren't doing anything. They were just dying. All these Republic citizens were dying out there. We had to step up and save them. And I wanted to really just... It was a taste for war. And look how powerful I am now. I mean, yeah, I became a wound in the Force after the war, but I wouldn't do anything differently. My choices made me the person I am today.
So knowing all that would transpire, would you still follow Revan and I? Excellent.
Bastila.
And now you are all alone. Would you join me now? You didn't follow Revan and I down our path. Join us. Your journey hasn't ended yet.
Wait, Bastila didn't join you. She warned us to all obey the Council. Well, she was like a little Padawan, so I don't think she really had a say, technically. What's in it for me?
More power than the Jedi can ever offer you.
Wait, Bastila didn't join you. She warned us all to obey the Council.
She didn't join us that day, but in time, she came to our way of thinking. And even before then, she wavered and wondered what would have happened. It is a familiar path. There were those who wished to follow you to war, yet remain behind. They came to hate you for the choices they wished to make.
I'll join you. Let's go.
The first lesson will be carved in your flesh. Pain is the ultimate teacher, and the lesson begins now.
Got a lot of dark side points for that. Alright. I think we get wrecked no matter what, but I don't remember. Let's try to land a wave. And we'll go Force Storm. I'll have a... Let's go one more here. We can hit it. Good. Alright, we heal up. That was pretty cool. We got a nice taste of the past there. What do we have on this side? Some Chiracs to deal with. It glitched. Can't attack. Oh my god. Worse. Got him. What'd this say, though? Sorry for... I keep going to the map. I was just curious there. Alright, what's on this side? $107 damage. Slave Master stun carbine. Severed arm holding datapad. Datapad is blown out and inoperable. However, its final message remains burnt into the display. The others were confident they could sneak past the Chirac breeding grounds. I was ordered to lock the door and await their return. I hope they can find us a way out of this tomb. These visions threaten to break through all the discipline I've gained in my training. So many of them. I need some health. Thank you. Alright. Nothing else in here. Save. What do we have here? Another flashback.
He says we've lost another heavy droid transport. How can we break through the Mandalorian lines without support? The path is mined and the place crawling with enemies. I know we've got our orders to press forward, but we're at quarter strength. We can't, General. It's impossible. We need to retreat.
This is Duxon, part of the Mandalorian Crusade.
We know, General, but we just don't have enough men to accomplish our objective, no matter how important. We already lost half the men just getting to the path. They've got the rest of the company pinned down by the crash site. You can't possibly ask the troops to go forward. If you ask us to charge, will it make a difference? Will our sacrifice mean something?
War calls for blood. Yours was taken that day. Searching for meaning is pointless.
We will press forward if you ask it. The path is mined. If you ask us to charge, there will be losses, General.
The only casualties that mattered in that war were Jedi. I stand by my decision. At the time, it was the right thing to do.
I'll tell the men, General.
Go ahead, walk into the minefield.
Everyone, you heard the General. Charge! Charge!
They got wrecked. Some health. There we go. Another vision down. Visions are pussies. Hyper Battle Stimulant Vibration Cell Mark III. Nice. Got some more hisses. Hisses. Right or left? Go right first. And we get a level up. I might save this though. I might save that. Alright, this is the Journal of the Jedi Nebulish. Most of the data has been purposely deleted. One entry remains, the visions. The visions. They thought to trick me by taking the form of my fellow Jedi, but my disciple is so strong, I tricked them back. One fell to the Chirac and the others fell to my lightsaber. Oh, more hisses. XR Coon's light battle suit. Wow, we're getting all these Legends gear. Defense bonus 9, Dex 3. Nice. Ooh, what do we have in here? Kreia!
You are to be commended.
Dark
for making it
Kreia.
this far.
Kreia, what are you doing here?
You've revisited the dark moments of your past, and now you must face the present.
I'm ready for whatever this tomb will throw at me.
Your confusion is natural. The others and I will help you understand.
But others were alone here.
Get away from her! She's a dark Jedi.
Atton, why do you say that?
Atton, I've had enough of your snide contempt.
Alright, Kreia, relax.
I will protect myself from this foul-mouthed ruffian.
Hey, what's the commotion here?
Stay out of this, Beodor. This is a personal dispute between Atton and myself.
You're threatening Atton with a lightsaber, and I'm supposed to just stay out of it? No.
Can I just say something? E3's here too.
Three of you would challenge me? You sorely underestimate the power of the Force.
Think again, Kreia. Your dark influence will end.
Your friends are all arrayed against me. Will you stand for this?
What they are doing is wrong. I stand with you, Kreia. My friends are right, Kreia. You've been manipulating me from the very beginning. I think I'll just stand back and watch. You're all just visions anyway. It doesn't matter what I do. I gotta think what the dark side option would be. I think this is the light side option because you're showing sympathy for Kreia. If you pick 2, I think this is dark side because you're kind of ganging up on her. I think I'll pick 2. You've been manipulating me from the very beginning, haven't you?
You, of all people, would judge me so. Am I not worthy of redemption?
You're beyond redemption, Kreia. Prepare to die. This is probably dark side, because you're saying prepare to die. He's gonna resist that, so let's just go, 8 speed after this. Yeah, that was the dark side option. Alright, what do we have here? Now that's a vision. Darth Revan and me standing by his side. It can't be. Why are you here, Revan? Dark Jedi, that's me. I'll try a wave. It'll be resisted, but then we'll go. Let me throw in a flurry in there just in case, because she's gonna be approaching me any second. So here we go. Save that. That hit. Alright, now we got Revan. What was that all about? Hey, what's up, Adsy? Remember, I can use a level up when I get low. We'll go Valor. I need some health, so we'll go Field. Alright, now we hit it. We'll go Treat Injury, Persuade, Beats. We'll get Master Flurry going. Yeah, it was fun in the XFLA Cup. The XFLA comp. Yeah, I was glad to have two games go to, or two series go to 5 games, both you and Scott. I think we put on a good show. For sure. And we'll get Master Speed going. And I'm actually going to throw one. I'm going to throw a heal in there. I don't... let's do one more, and then I'll throw a heal, because I think I'll probably be getting some damage. Alright, that's not bad. Time that right. We got it. This was all a test? What was I supposed to learn from all this?
Sometimes a momentary insight is worth lifetimes of experience. You may not yet understand what you learned here. That wisdom will come in the future.
What do you know about the future?
Surely you have felt what awaits. Events are shaping themselves about you, seeking to draw you into their center.
I knew such was my destiny. Greatness is in my future.
Take care not to give in to vanity and arrogance. This breeds complacency and stagnation, as exhibited by the Jedi Council.
How's the cut content? Yeah, it adds like... It's mostly like dialogue. Not necessarily like entire quests, but there are some, for sure. But a lot of it is just like dialogue and stuff that really helps flesh out the characters, and also it ties up a lot of loose ends that was in the original game on Xbox many years ago. Now, over 20 years ago now. But I've been enjoying it. Yeah, whenever I play the Sith Lords, whenever I play KOTOR 2, it's always the restored content mod now. It's been that way for, I don't know, probably since like 2012, 2013, I think. Since I started playing this on Steam, you know, on PC. I want to talk about something else.
Understand what you learned here. That wisdom will come in the future.
I feel like this tomb has changed me, and not for the better.
You overestimate the power of the tomb. Any change you feel is coming from within yourself. Instinctually, you know your true path. Trust in your feelings. They will lead you in conquering the many challenges that the future holds for you.
I'm ready to leave.
Search the room you are in. You should be able to unlock a passage that leads outside the tomb.
Alright, so I got a lightsaber from that. That's good. And some XP. I don't know if I got a lightsaber originally when I died to him the first time. So, we got 2,000 instead of 1,000, so that's good. And in here we still have the war sword. Yep. Yeah, KOTOR 1 was supposed to get a remake. That was announced a long time ago. But nothing really came of that. So now I think they're doing a spiritual successor to these games. It's called Fate of the Old Republic, I believe. KOTOR. And that, I think, is supposed to be coming out within the next 3 years, probably. I would say, maybe 2, I don't know. But in terms of a KOTOR remake, I don't know. That would be cool. I know they're not going to do the D20 system, probably. I mean, that's such a big part of it, though. Like, the whole attributes, you know, and the turn-based style. I feel like it doesn't age that well. But you know, the cool thing is the restored content mod was supposed to go onto the Switch port of this game. There is a Switch port for KOTOR 1 and 2. If anybody's just looking to play just like an official release that's... I don't know if it's that good. I mean, honestly, I'd recommend anybody just play this on PC. It's usually on sale for like $5 on Steam. Like, I think on May the 4th you can get a bunch of Star Wars games for... I remember one year I got like Jedi Academy, I got KOTOR 1, KOTOR 2, and like some other Star Wars games, maybe Jedi Outcast, and it was like $3 for like 5 games. It was like a crazy deal on May 4th. But yeah, there is a Switch port of both KOTOR 1 and 2. If you're looking to play on the go, like that's pretty cool that you can play KOTOR on the go with the Switch ports, and in widescreen, and it's the control setup I think is similar to the Xbox, so it's pretty good way to play it. For that reason, not for the game itself. I think there might be some issues with those ports. Just like anything. I think Aspire did the work on those too. Aspire did a lot of Tony Hawk ports on PC. Now you can play the games on Switch, Horse. I wonder how the frame rate is too, because I'm pretty sure they got the source code from BioWare and Obsidian to do it. Aspire did. So actually, Aspire might be the ones that made this, ported this, the original PC port, the physical one from 04 here, just the vanilla game. I already went through here. We're leaving, so we're going this way. You're making the right moves. Well, I'll probably play, if there's a remake, I want to see some gameplay of it, obviously, and I would love to play Fate of the Old Republic. I would need to build a new computer before then, obviously. If it's even coming out on PC, I mean, it might be one of those console-only things, sort of like, it was originally announced that KOTOR 1 remake would be on PlayStation 5 only. And I was like, what, do I have to really buy a PlayStation 5 to play a remake of my favorite game of all time? I don't know. I don't even know if it's worth it. I can't say I ever bought a console specifically for a single game. And then say I buy the console and I play the game and it's not the same as KOTOR, it's not the same KOTOR as we know it. That'll be a little disappointing. Alright.
There was a pattern to Revan's attacks during the Jedi Civil War. He sought to convert Jedi, not kill them. But that is not all. In fact, he fought to keep the infrastructure intact, killed certain political leaders that would lead to destabilization. First Patriarch Lelin Dur of Sirocco, the Corellian diplomat Mimis Yoon, and Yusunas of Achani.
You think he wanted to have something left to conquer?
I am not sure that he intended to conquer. I think he was trying to do something else. I think he was trying to unify the galaxy against some other threat.
Against what, the true Sith?
I do not know, and that concerns me.
Alright, let's catch up with our companions here, since this will be the last little part of the stream here. I knew this was going to be a shorter one, probably under 3 hours, because KOTOR, or Korriban's pretty fast planet. But tomorrow night, we'll do Duxon and Onderon, Double Trouble. Although it's kind of like the same quest line, but it's 2 different planets, which is kind of cool. Let me talk to Visas here. Really chatted with her. We have to find out. Excuse me. Have to find out more about her here.
for yours.
My life for yours. Why don't I teach you some of the techniques I've learned in my travels?
I am prepared for whatever you wish to teach me.
She learned breath
I
control.
understand now. I shall practice what you have taught me.
I think I can do the same thing with forms.
I am prepared.
Now she learned force
I
potency.
understand
Nice.
now. Such a form will increase my skills and my use to you.
Very well. I guess you can just do that here and there. Alright, we did talk to Visas before. Okay, that's what I thought. I just remembered that dialogue tree. What about HK? We haven't talked with HK much.
Query, is there someone that you need killed, Master?
No, I just have some questions.
Statement. Ah, you wish to conduct an interrogation? Very well, proceed.
It's not an interrogation, I just want to ask you some questions, droid.
Statement. Very well, Master. But if you wish to be brutal and vicious about it, know that I am trained for such things. Do your worst. Statement. Master, I am no behavior droid, but it is obvious to me that you have serious ethical problems that will need to be treated at some point. Very well. Ask your questions. If you feel the need to make it an interrogation, however, do not restrain yourself. I would be saddened if you held back.
I found the Navicomputer tampered with. Any idea why it's locked?
Query. Indeed, I was unaware that the Navicomputer was locked.
Yeah, it's voice printed.
Statement. Yes, I heard it was voice printed. Most curious.
You can mimic languages, right? Can you unlock it?
Statement. I suppose so, Master, but I would need to know who voice locked it, and regrettably, I do not have that knowledge. It seems to me that we will have to accept the T3's astrogation abilities for the time being. It is a very loyal and dependable droid for its class.
Alright, I had some other questions.
Statement. Ah, more questions. Wonderful.
So who was your previous master?
Answer. Master.
Influence failure.
Ironically enough, I seem to have developed a sudden bout of memory loss. I shall struggle to recall an answer to your question, but for now, it is sadly beyond my capabilities. Consolation. Besides, you are a fine master.
We know who his former master was. Obviously it was Revan. During the KOTOR 1 story.
Some silly old master I once possessed.
Alright. How's Bayodur doing? We haven't really talked to him much. We haven't used him since Telos, really.
Yes, General?
Where did you pick up that remote that's always following you around? So I like how Hanhar's in the back going crazy. He's just standing right at the front. What's the deal with that remote, Bayodur? Why is it following you around all the time?
That old thing? I built him when I was a kid. Been following me around for years now, despite what I've done to try and chase him off. Hey, just kidding. I'm happy to have you around.
What does it do other than, follow you around?
He helps me out with repairs. I outfitted him with a cutting laser and some other tools for delicate modifications. He's also good for singeing the pants of annoying techs.
He's not on the screen right now. That scene's a little messed up.
I've been thinking about doing some other work on him, but I barely have time. Too busy fixing up the ship. Something else I can help you with?
Do you have any shields I could use?
Sorry, General, I'm flat out. I'll see if I can make some more when I get a chance. Something else I can help you with?
Alright. What are you doing right now?
Just working on the ship. I'm not sure who got her up and running, but I'm amazed she's even space-worthy. Whoever made these repairs doesn't think like most mechanics. But don't worry, I'll get everything in shape.
Alright. Let's head over to the workbench here. I did get a Sith Tremor Sword, and I would love to just upgrade that. I can also upgrade the Ludocresh War Sword. Massive criticals. Nice, that'll be good. Bonus damage is +2 if you're dark side, or is it +2 to darksiders? Somebody can use that soon. Sith Tremor Sword. Damage bonus, 1 to 4. Ow, 7 to 30 damage. Holy cow. On a blade? Let's assemble that too. Reich blade. What about my lightsaber crystal? How's my lightsaber going? Improved ion energy cell. Restricted to dark side, restricted to neutral. Doesn't know. 2 to 24. 2 to 24. This crystal gives me +2 of charisma, 1 dex, and 3 strength. Okay, that's not bad. Oh, I have orange. I have an orange one I can make. That's pretty cool. Yeah, the wisdom and charisma one only makes sense to use that. I mean, only makes sense. I'll have to get a red saber soon. I mean, I am dark side, so... I don't know, the purple's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool statement. See what Hanhar's up to. To decay like a rot within a great tree. Yes, my appearance has changed. The dark side has corrupted me. Look at the cracks on my face. And my yellow eyes and my pale skin. This is the face of power, and you will learn to respect it. Just answer my questions. I care nothing for your questions and little patience for answers. Well, guess what? I order you to answer me. And speak and leave me be. I heard you hunt humans, is that true? How do you hunt humans? Any human that cannot stand against you deserves to die. That's the way of the predator and the way of the humans of prey. Alright, I had some other questions for you. Why did you make your home on Nar Shaddaa? I mean, aren't you from Kashyyyk? Kashyyyk? Or Kashyyyk? They say Kashyyyk in KOTOR 1, but then Mace Windu says Kashyyyk in 2005 Revenge of the Sith. It's like my homeworld, yet the signs of the Shadowlands are greater, and that is more to my liking. Great metal trees that touch the sky. What about the Shadowlands? We remember those from KOTOR 1. Is it a metaphor for something, though, that you're using? It's a place where we now walk. It cannot be touched, only felt and heard around you. It is the black that surrounds us. Yeah, it's the dark side, baby. The dark side was strong down in the Shadowlands, if you remember that. I was on a tribe until Zerka took me from my homeworld. Yeah, we remember that. Zerka was there. So what do you mean? They live within the Shadowlands, a place of darkness where predators wait always to strike. It is my place to be here. Why exactly do you call it the Shadowlands? I mean, I'm aware of what the Shadowlands are, but why keep using that phrase? I mean, I guess it's because that's what you're used to. Because that's the name, human. Every one of my people see it when they open their eyes for the first time and stare into the depths of my planet, where the roots, trees that grow. And though they did not always know it, they saw it whenever they stared into the darkness in the sky. They simply did not see the predators and instead dreamed of places where they lived forever as light. Okay. Why do you wear those shackles? Caged upon my wrists, I wear them so I would not forget. Not forget when you were enslaved? Alright, we failed the influence check. What's Goto up to?
Yes. Is there something you have come to offer me?
Considering I saved you, you could be more grateful, buddy.
The fact we are even having a conversation is gratitude. Usually, my conversations do not have the give and take that our current interaction does. And, of course, there is much more screaming on the part of the listener when the torture field is activated.
I had some questions for you.
I am willing to indulge some of your questions.
What capabilities does your droid possess?
It has been assigned to guard and protect you. As such, it is well suited for a variety of tasks. It is skilled in intimidation, interrogation, and can provide a series of select skills that will make it an effective killing machine. For the most part, it will follow your orders unless they conflict with mine.
And if they do,
Then its proton core will detonate, turning this ship into space dust. There is no negotiation in this. I will not allow you to interfere with my operations and plans.
what skills does it have?
This unit comes with a droid scrambler that you may use against mechanized opponents to randomize their defensive and offensive protocols. Use it, and it will cause droids to wage a civil war in their programming, and they will turn on their allies. Its power source is not limitless, but it is enough. In addition, this unit comes equipped with a portable cloaking generator. It will allow it to enter places undetected in reconnaissance mode.
Yeah, those sound pretty valuable. I'm not going to use you, Goto. Not really. You know what? You sound pretty useless. Why don't I just be honest with the guy? Why don't I just be honest with Goto?
If that means you will always pick me last for any missions, then I will accept your judgment and instead remain safely on the ship, where I will have access to all your computer systems.
Alright. Then when I find your droid chassis lying electrocuted on the deck after finding out one of our defense systems, I'll know why.
How droll. What an amusing Jedi specimen you are.
I had some other questions.
You may speak.
Now, I remember Goto, he wanted me to, you wanted me to save the Republic. I mean, how do you think that's possible? Be honest with me.
There are several factors, all of which affect each other. There is the stabilization of Danto Tatooine, the preservation of the restoration efforts on Telos, the political resolution on Onderon, and the unification of a religious power base in the galaxy, either Jedi or Sith.
Well, we haven't heard about Onderon, and we're about to go there, so this will be a good tease of what's to come tomorrow night. So what's the situation on Onderon?
Onderon is an outer rim world, rich in ecological resources. Its aggressive ecology is capable of bringing devastated worlds back to life. It is currently experiencing a political schism split between two forces. One must triumph for the planet to be stabilized.
All right, I have some other questions.
I am willing to indulge some of your questions.
Where's your base of operations right now?
Now, that would be telling. For now, my presence must remain a secret, and it may remain that way forever.
Mystery man. All right, I had some other questions.
You may speak.
On the yacht, you mentioned Revan. But Revan sought to destroy the Republic. And you want to save the Republic, so what's the deal there?
A common misconception not supported by facts. Revan did not intend to destroy the Republic. He deliberately left the infrastructure of many planets intact, and many military production facilities.
That's inconsistent with the fleet that he had at his disposal. You know, the Starforge.
I believe that by whatever means he used to build his armada, he recognized that it was somehow a limited source, or that he was only willing to use it to a point. My prediction is that whatever production facility was being employed, it carried a price that Revan perceived as detrimental to the goals of the Sith. And that is why Revan left many military production facilities in the Republic intact.
But why? Revan wouldn't need to conquer anything else once the Republic was beaten. But, you know, we keep... The hint is there that Revan was really trying to reinforce the Republic and replacing it with his order, you know, with his Sith Empire, because there's this threat of the true Sith that lies beyond the Outer Rim that maybe he was aware of before he even found the star maps.
That is what occupies my calculations as well. I believe that Revan saw a war on another front that we did not, or saw the value in keeping a strong military force.
What about Malak?
Unlike Revan, Malak demonstrated no concern for the future of the Republic in his attacks. His stratagems were painfully obvious, intending to crush all resistance everywhere. There was little thought beyond the complete destruction of anything that opposed him. He left quite a mess. I'm still trying to assess all the damage. Between the two, I would have preferred Revan rule the galaxy. He had foresight in his conquest, a subtlety that Malak did not possess.
You know where Revan got his forces? I mean, I know it was the Starforge.
That is also a mystery to me. I do not have any evidence upon which to build an answer. It is significant that after the defeat of Malak, the forces decreased considerably, and after Revan's departure from known space, production ceased completely. It is my prediction that whatever was producing such forces needed a strong, effective leader to ensure its stability. Without Revan or Malak, there was no such figure left among the Sith.
Alright. Lost influence because I was mean to Goto. I told him he was useless because I was being honest. I'm just being honest. Alright, let's go talk to Kreia and then we'll wrap up the stream here. Kind of a short one tonight.
How many more do we intend to gather to us? This ship is not the galaxy. There is only so much room.
It is getting pretty crowded in here, you are right. You know, it's not my fault they follow me. Well, it is my fault because I'm such a charismatic wise, and sexy leader, She-H126. Only as many as I need, and only as many as will sacrifice themselves to me.
Then prepare for an army, I think, for it seems many more will come in time. They will follow you because you are a leader. Their kind always needs such, even when the figure deserves no such obedience.
I deserve such obedience from them and you.
You deserve nothing, but you have earned such obedience, yes. They are tools, you are right. More than you know. I am not blind. I see what they see, hear their voices when they speak to you, and notice the change when they speak to others.
Does the fact that they obey me upset you? Little
know
Kreia?
many things, and I know what I am not. I am no leader. I speak with a voice that will never move others. I speak with a passion that goes unheard. They obey you because you are a leader, and perhaps something more. Have you noticed what has been happening? Have you felt it in them?
Is something happening to them?
They echo you, either fighting or surrendering to their feelings, their loyalty, their duty. Your mere presence serves as an example to them of something to uphold or something to fight against. Watch them carefully, see their patterns, and recognize the strength in it. Influence can be a weapon, one that you may need before your journey is done.
Love the long streams, but I've had to dip out. Yeah. I usually try to get it done by 2. I like to sleep from 2 to 9, get my 7 hours. Some of the ones have been going later, but I started at like 8:30 or 9 tonight, so I figured I'd be done around midnight tonight at least. You have a point. I will reflect upon this.
Good, and then act upon it. It is a powerful tool to motivate others. That was Revan's way, I believe. It was a strength.
What do you mean by that?
A discussion, perhaps,
Ooh.
for another time.
Failure, influence failure. This game has a lot of story. Yeah, it's packed with it. Yeah, BioWare. Well, this is Obsidian. This is a classic story RPG. I have some other questions.
Ask, and I will answer.
I had some questions about... Oh, here we go. Did you know Revan?
I misspoke before, and I do not.
I don't have the influence.
Wisely again. Leave this be. Ask.
How about we talk about... Look at all these options we have. If the Council cast you out, how come Atris and none of the Jedi Masters mentioned you?
Ignorance. And perhaps they do not remember or care. It is of no consequence to me or to them.
Are you sure about that?
Do not let them discover what makes you what you are before you do, or the consequences for the galaxy will be terrible.
Why is that? I don't care if the galaxy lives or dies.
Because you learned to live without the Force, and that is something that the galaxy is not ready to accept.
Alright. I think that's enough, Kreia. Whoa. We got more dark side points. We're falling off the edge soon. We're gonna be down here. I think we already hit the max. And the max is dependent on what class you have. We have our Dark Mastery of plus 50 Force points, and we're at 27 Wisdom at the moment. I thought it was a 20... Well, that's because I have items on, too. Okay. Obviously, those even numbers are better. Alright, let's chat with Atten. See what he's doing.
Something up?
could teach him some of the forms I've learned.
Alright, I'm game. What did you want to show me?
Force potency.
Got it. I'll be sure to make use of it. Something up?
How about some of the techniques?
Well, you've got that look in your eye, so who am I to argue?
Breath control.
Alright, I think... Something up?
How about forms?
Alright. But I tell you, I think you're carrying this teacher thing too far.
Force affinity.
Got it. I'll be sure to make use of it. Something up?
How about fighting techniques?
Oh yeah? Alright, let me have it.
Weapon focus lightsaber.
Alright,
Good.
I think I've got it. I'll try to practice it when I get the chance.
I think I have an extra lightsaber now. Yeah, I have a yellow one. I can give that to Atten. I can switch him to a force user here soon. And hell, maybe I could give him the Darth Malak armor. I could probably use that very well. Very well. A pot dealer who was proficient in force potency. Oh my god. Security system. Oh, we can look at all the cameras here. And this ship is getting crowded. Look at all these people here. Maybe Kreia was right. Alright guys, let's wrap up the stream here. I don't want to get started on the next planet because it'll be another 3 hours. So thank you guys for watching. We'll be back tomorrow night for night 6 of our KOTOR 2 Dark Side adventure, where we go to, let's take a look at our map, Onderon. Our quest to find one more Jedi Master. We're getting our revenge on all the Jedi Masters that cast us out of the Order. We've killed 3 so far. We have 1 more to go on Onderon.